Blub blub everyone, welcome back to EU5. We are playing Hessen, as we should, as anyone should. Best country in the world. Totally. It's not even a country anymore, but, you know, best state. Bundesstaat, no, what is it? Bundesland in Germany? Yes, I know my country. Issue fails, that's kind of bad, but oh well. Well, it's really bad. My stability is burning. What are you doing? Call into the first war of the anti-Lüneburgian coalition. So someone is murdering Lüneburg. Before I click on that, because there is no... You can't close this without declining. So... Just kinda... How are they looking? Oh god! Well, it's just some city-states, basically, and Bremen is a little bit bigger, I think. Münster, that's a problem, because that's actually our friend. So this is not fun, what they are facing here. I don't know... Is that literally all their strength, though? Because then I can beat them on my own. It's not a problem, but we have to help them. I want to get some trust and stuff, so yeah, accept. If there is a chance... All levies, let's go. Boop boop. Advancement research, improve relations. That is nice. Yeah, I have professional armies embraced in my other run, which is kind of nice. So I'm getting some extra tactics and beautifulness like that. Let's meet first in Bückenburg. Bückeburg, sorry. Where you need to, you know. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. Austria we call Österreich. Yeah, Österreich. Österreich is very close to Österreich. That's Austria in German, Österreich. In Norwegian sounds kind of similar to... Yeah, exactly. Many words that you have sound similar. At least the ones that I know. And that's kind of cool. No, I can't. Sorry, commoners, but... Oh, I hate giving the clergy anything because they just suck. But I can't get another 7th stab hit. No, not right now. Sorry. Sorry, my dudes. We have a general. 4 stars is okay. Now, let's get hunting in Werden. Werden wir mal sehen. Oh god, that's terrifying. Please don't kill me. Why do you exist? Ah, Münster, of course. Freaking okay, no, we can't. Let's go here and let's go with those guys. We need to rebalance. That is important. Unfortunately, not happening. Otherwise, detach siege, order full retreat, attachments not allowed. Yes, attachment allowed. Please attach to me, you idiot. Oh god, yeah, they're all gathering up. We need to attach with each other, buddy. You come to me, you attach, and then we'll beat these effers. Why are you not attaching, you dumbass? Well, fine. Here, have my unit. Because otherwise we die. But this should hopefully be fine. Let's hope the AI is not too stupid. I would have liked to do this myself. Yeah, because this is dangerous now, and we have worse morale. And luckily we're the defender, though. That's a good one. So maybe we can burn them down quicker than they can burn us down. And there's a little bit of a reinforcement. Hopefully that comes in quick enough. Nope, it doesn't. Don't know why. But we still won. That's good. That is costing us a lot. Ouch, that was a bad fight for us. Even with good defensive terrain, the morale wasn't there. But I think we've broken them for now, so I'm gonna detach. And I'm just going to take some land right now. Like Werden. It's not a good fight, but still we are so much higher in manpower there. That should be fine. Okay, and we're done? Wait, what? And the war is already over. Okay. Who won? Well, Oh, no, I wasn't separate pieced. Yeah, war's over. This is all just artifacts. In a second, this will go away. Yeah. So, maybe they did a white peace? That's kind of weird. Let's send someone to the Crusades, because that's fun. I heard that was a wonderful time. Every time. I don't think you will need food access anymore. Okay. Well, that was a fun little diversion and murder of my men. That hurt me hard. So, Lüneburg, could you please not get another coalition? That would be kind of nice. Instead, help me get one. Equilibrium for the clergy. The clingy clergy, yeah, isn't it? I'm fascinated, actually, by that, Terrible Hamster, how close our languages are sometimes. Ah, our food stockpile is fine. It's going to be fine, surely. State satisfaction. Do we need that? Yes, we do. It's only 13 bucks, though. It's fine. Oh yeah, you know what? I learned something in my other run. I learned that I can just get rid of all of my inflation forever. And it costs me a little bit. This is kind of nice as well, because permanent development and innovative values. But the more important one, where is it? There it is. Yes, they gave me a little bit less tax, but I get rid of all of my inflation forever, and we get innovative. Let's go. Bam. Costs me a little bit of my legitimacy, by the way, to enact these. Tecklenburg. Wenzelpunk. And Tecklenburg. What? Why do I care? We gain prestige. I care about that one. Fine. Because prestige is burning down your antagonism, which is amazing. We definitely want that. Oh, I found out a little bit more about many things here and I've forgotten already. It's kinda annoying. I could use a little bit more of my legitimacy to strengthen the burghers a little bit more. More Bürger. Bürger. Let's go in development. Let's go. It's fine. Don't look at the costs. It's all good. Just make them be strong and they will make us be strong. Totally how it works. Yep, duchy. So nice that we're duchy. I haven't been able to do that in my other run because you need 25 prestige to do that. That I didn't know. Yes. And now we need to work on dismantling the other dudes. 16 years old. Oh, if you survive, you're gonna be really good in the future. So, we wanna split Mainz and Köln. So what we need to do is basically have a spy network on both, is what I would say. We are gaining diplomats at a certain speed, so that's okay. The nobility is a little rebellious. Oh god, they are at 0.2. I did have a civil war today with the... Yep, that's gonna happen here too. I didn't know that we were that far down. This is going to be really bad. Okay, other thing. Let's build the spy network there. We need a diplomat for something else. We need a diplomat for more alliances. Because in a civil war you can call all your alliances and they usually say yes. So what we want is an alliance with Brandenburg. What we want is an alliance with Meissen as soon as we can. It's in a year-ish. So what I want here is, yes, you as an alliance, because, oh my god, I only have half the alliances I can have. And that's ridiculous. I want so many more. I want Münster on my side, which is now gone. Or didn't we get you? Although Münster is much weaker in this one than it is in my other one. My other playthrough. If I can get Bohemia, I'm gonna kiss their feet. But also that could be a really bad move to go with Bohemia, so maybe not. But it would definitely be ridiculously strong. Or Austria, you know. They have so many troops, these little bastards. We definitely want a few more good alliances. The problem is I chose alliances that are far away, which is good, because I'm not inclined to kill them. It's also bad because they will usually not join my wars because my wars go in the other direction for a reason. So that's a prob. That's a really big problem. Delicious hamburgers. Because you're probably supposed to get alliances that are right next to you, you know? But that's the stuff I want to take, so I don't want to have my alliance there. It is good to have it one country over, so I could use Lüneburg, basically, and Brandenburg to take Braunschweig. The problem is they might want some of that land, and I don't want them to want it. Also, my Black Death in my playthrough, in my other playthrough, had like 90 million deaths in the end. And I only had 99,000, so here we were suffering a bit more. That's because we had more counties. I didn't have Paderborn when the Black Death hit. We're still integrating Paderborn for a while. We're trying to push down the nobility, which will not happen. But it still gives us some time, maybe to get another alliance. Why are you... Don't say Plauen is my ally. It is not. Why I... You are. No, you're my rival. Gera, for some reason. I don't know why I see this place. That's weird. I'd really like to take Fulda. Usually I take them as a second participant. Oh god, the alliances. We could do this. Just one person helping us and we would be good here. Against Fulda, for example. But yeah, Wetzlar there, Ravensburg, or mountains, which exist still, but they are very weak. Frankfurt, Lippe. They don't have good alliances, though. We have much better alliances. If we can get one or two of our alliances in, this is an easy piece of cake murder walk. As you do. Delicious hamburgers. Always find it fascinating with similarities in language families. Yeah, of course, totally. We're not that far away yet. God, this is so bad. So little burger nobility satisfaction. Oh god. Yeah, should we have more nobility in the army while they are totally freaking rebellious? I don't think so. I do like the quality, but I don't want... What? Oh, here's plutocracy. Okay, I thought both were aristocracy for a second here. No, I want this. Oh, this is quantity as well. No, I want plutocracy and quality. Thank you. Prussian Crusade. Good stuff. More army tradition, that will help us too. 55%, that's a lot of morale, a lot of siege ability, oh yeah. And more progress to land, which we want, because there is no sea. Can you see? There is no sea. Okay, it's out of Europe, out of our vision range. The Black Death is basically just going through, well, it's still a little bit in Ireland. But it's basically just going through Asia, I guess. They can enjoy that fun. We have some money. We could invest that money into our country. Is there anything good that we could have? Not really. Yeah, it's 6 years until it pays for itself. It's not that great. Weaponsmiths we will need. We do have one, at least. We have 2 breweries. What's down here? Again, remember, stuff you have built is always on the top. So there might be stuff that is much more lucrative down the line here. Distiller's Guild could be good. Could make some nice vodka. How about Nuremberg? Nuremberg is absolute garbage at the moment, okay. Okay. My people did build a few market villages in my other run. I'm making, like, in both markets, in Nuremberg and in Köln, like, about 3 ducats. And also, I have a trade building down here. I think it's Grosseto. But, that gives me... Or maybe it was Pitigliano. I'm not sure. But one down here somewhere. Which gives me access to the Genoa market, which is kind of fancy. I mean, I could try to build this here too, if I If I'm allowed to. I don't know why I was allowed back then. The trade office. No, I'm not allowed to build a trade office right now. Don't know why. But yeah. We could build another marketplace. I definitely want one in Kassel. Which we now can do. It is 40 bucks. Actually, that's not much. And this gives us a lot more pressure in Köln. I could even upgrade these, but for now, let's leave it. We don't have enough people anyway right now. We need more people. We need to get the banging on. Unfortunately, the Landtag failed, where we tried to get more people banging. And there's my civil war. Good stuff. Let's just call everyone into aid, please. They don't even need to honor it all. But the more the merrier, right? That's how that works. Okay, now you don't need to put down rebels anymore. You can just go back to... stabilizing the country? Probably. Let's stabilize a little bit. Seems valid and important. Raise all the levies. I don't even have regulars yet. God damn, my levies are so freakishly small because they got, of course, all of my country. Not just, you know, a bit. No, no, no. They get all of it. That makes sense. Stupid nobles. I would lose this, for sure, without my, my little helpers here. I'm not even sure you can do something there. Just come back to Ziegenhain. And we'll merge. I'm sure I would lose this. And this is a total war, by the way. The rebels instantly occupy, and if I occupy, I instantly occupy everything as well. So, not great. As you can see. It can be okay, if you are, you know, not so little. And they took my capital. That is bullshit. They should never be able to take the capital. What the fuck is happening? Yes, you can all have some food if I have it. That's okay. Let them attach to me because I need to... Yeah, see? Kassel, bam. The whole province mine. So, they are losing hard right now. Which is good. Let's help them for some extra... Yep, for some extra experience and stuff. Experience is really, really nice. And I won. Goes quite quickly is the problem. And you can lose very hard. And now they're killing my nobles, which, you know, are still people in my empire. Or my duchy. Not fun. I mean, if it's only literally nobles, that would be great. But I think it's still peasants that they were killing, which is quite bad. So, we won, which is good, but also, not a good one. Disband my levies, boop boop, done done. That button is safe, by the way, that will never disband your regular troops. Which we now can have. Ooh, that is something I should build. I'm an idiot. Give me my sergeantry, I can only have one of those. I don't care what it costs, just build it. Because finally, once this is finished, we can finally gain some manpower and train some regulars, which will be huge. And as I said, like 200, 250 dudes, not more. Headbanging to badass musical monk rock bands, yes, yes. Ooh. Oh, by the way, headbanging to music. There, that's better. Food X is cancelled, that's all fine. Just get rid of that because you don't need it anymore. We're not at war together. Black Death, 64 million so far. Still going on. It will not tell you what the total was, unfortunately. It will only tell you what you lost. Which I already know. Ah, there's another one from the Crusades. Baby, really nice. Now let's let this happen. Give me a spy network here. Yes, that will push my gain, but that's fine. I'd like Meissen. I should be able to get you guys as an alliance soon. And now you decided no, you asshole. Sorry. The frick. Let's give them some improvements here. I want them on my side too. And then I want to crush them into Mainz and Cologne, or Köln, and just leave nothing standing. This is bad. We don't want to lose diplomatic stuff, so let's just get some spending going. Russian Crusade, another one. Look at that. You invest for 5 years, or invest, you know, someone for 5 years, and then you get 10 army tradition. Army tradition is absolutely bonkers. It is so good. Up to 20% morale is just ridiculous. And then the siege ability on top of that, more to land, which also gives you bonuses. If we can also get some experience, which we will soon be able to once we have professional armies we can drill at some point. That would be amazing, let me tell you. Our Landtag will happen in 2 years. It's every full decade and, you know, half decade you can do this. Nobles in their natural habitat often surround themselves with lots of peasants to feed off of. Yeah, indeed. That's what they do, and that's the only thing they can do, which is why we need to get rid of them. They are worthless, and they should be ashamed of their existence, because... Oh god, what the hell happened here? Wait, what? Why did the burghers lose everything? But the nobles don't care. They were rebelling, not the burghers. Well, that is kinda shite, I must say. Because now I have to give them everything again, and that will piss off the nobles, which is a... That is just because they gained castle. Literally. Yes, they gained castle in Paderborn, which means I had no burghers, and it didn't save this. Oh, that is so dumb. Now I need to invest so much in this again. That is ridiculous. Spy network in mines or prestige. I like the prestige, but getting 25 spy network in mines. I have 22 already. I don't need that much, actually. I'm gonna get the prestige, thank you. Because I can now, once I have another diplomat, go in and worsen their relations and then hopefully do it from the other side as well. There's the Black Death gone, 138,000 people dead from our side, and, you know, about 65 million worldwide. Which, again, not much. I had 90 million, for sure. The pissy nobles. Yeah, it's so dumb. This shouldn't have happened. In my civil war, they didn't have castle. They did have everything else, but they didn't have castle, and so I didn't lose this. And it is so idiotic that I have to do this all again, like building roads rights, you know. I want the trade center sponsorship. I want the commercial advisory council. I want my inflation reduction back. You know what? Fuck it. Nobles, you have to suck this. I don't care. I want my inflation reduction back because, oh my god, is that bad. My minting level is way too high. I recognize that, but we need it. Although I could probably go... Yes, I can finally go negative. How much can I go negative? 0.6. Okay, that's 2.5 for now. 0.05, unfortunately, only. Still good. Is music too loud, or is it okay? Yeah, the music is quite nice. Apparently, they threw some EU3 stuff in there as well. This time. I don't know why Brandenburg is just leaving their troops here, but okay. Military ability, increase education. Ooh, girl, you're amazing. If only we could have an heir, you know? Oh my god, Magdeburg is destroyed. Okay, wait. If that is the case... What's the rank? We need to be much higher. They need to be like rank 300, we're good. Because we want to integrate them. To get out of this stupid personal union. Because I don't think you can just get rid of it. Okay, not 5 years, only 4. Okay. So this could be a great boon, a great piece of land that we're getting, but also it might be absolutely horrible and kill us if we can't get ahead, because they are at the moment the senior partner. We're only the junior partner, which is really horrible. Wait, current seat of the union is Kassel. Did we take over because we have 125%? But the seat of the union, does that mean we're already over them? I'm not sure. Their stability is worse. Their devotion is higher, but they're bishopric, so of course. Because they have so much clergy. Ugh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But it seems we are now the senior partner because they have been murdered a little bit or something. Or we're just that good, which we need to keep, and then we need to murder them, eat them. I mean, whatever comes first. But if we're now the senior partner, that's really, really good. We have a town now, we have a sergeantry, we can have a market in here as well. Is that priority? I'm not sure. We will get some manpower soon. 5 years of manpower to a maximum of 22. That doesn't make sense. Oh, there's no one working here. Yeah, the peasants have to actually promote first. I want a fort here as well as they do. They have a fort there, right there. I want that as well, but I want to wait for a parliament where you get that 50% off because forts are 200 bucks, and we can't afford that at this time. This doesn't need to be. Navy maintenance, we don't have to automate. It's useless. Stability is good if we push that a little bit, but it doesn't have to be that much. Cost of court, you know what? I'm not gonna pay for that as much. A little bit. 0.1 is fine. Every 10 months we get a legitimacy, should be okay. Getting more of this would be great, but we also need to burn down our inflation somehow. So this really works well. We need more trading. Our tax efficiency is basically garbage because of our crown power, which is not great. Oh god, we're weak. Why is that so weak? Because of our stability for sure. Traditional distribution. Yeah. The distribution of power law. We can have a law change to our parliament. Because this would be very expensive, I think. Is that in here? Yes. So what we want is favor the ruler, for example. Or at the very least, favor the wealthy. We don't want traditional. This is horrible. This would be a 30% swing in crown power. We can't do this because it costs way too much stability right now. But if we do this through parliament and don't get a claim for once, which I guess would be fine, this would be possible. At the moment, we can still do no CB wars, right? Yes, we can. It hasn't been blocked yet. But we haven't had this land for long. I fear we have enough, too much AE. Or antagonism. We have a bit. No, none. You have a bit, but you don't matter because you I would take. Well, somewhat. And if afterward you're pissed enough, okay, actually no, it's fine. In the next one we might change the law, or we might just take mines out. Oh, even Cologne. Köln would be good to get rid of. Okay. Okay. Many things to think about. First, we need to go here, go into covert, and sabotage reputation with Köln. There you go, reputation tarnished. Can we now do that from here as well, please? In 2 months? I want to do this here the other way around, so they are really pissed off with each other, and hopefully break their alliances. Or something, I don't know, whatever happens, but this does help sometimes. It's not much, but you can only do it once. More people from the Crusades, good, good. We have invested a lot of diplomats into that. I would like to invest more, but at the moment I need them for more important things. Like this. Yes, we can do it from both sides. That's really good. We have a truce with mines. That's also interesting. We can't win the war this way. We need to attack mines. That is a good information. Oh my god, this is so much... Such a difference. We will need our dudes with them. What is their reason? They have bad stability. Well, that's something I can't fix. And levy availability. Can't fix that either. I only need Bayern. That would be more than enough, I think. Yeah, they all have bad stability and levy availability. Great stuff. Once that goes away, we are much, much closer. What did I do to actually convince them to come? And I didn't do... the curry favors is useless. I never had enough to do anything with it. I don't even know how to use them. If I try to declare war, I can give them land. There is no favors that I can use. I don't know why. And I don't know how to use these 20 favors that I apparently need to call them in. So that's kind of annoying. We have our first dude. Guys, we have a soldier. Isn't that nice? We have a dude. We just need, you know, at least 50 or 100. Someone died. Holy Roman Empire died. Ooh, these guys are actually not that bad. Catholic heresy. So our dude died. You're stabilizing the country. Maybe... Ooh, you're amazing. Oh my god, this guy is a god. Oh my Lanta. Oh shit, it's the dude. Yeah, look at this guy. 88, 77, 100? Oh my freaking hell. Actually, you would be better at integrating Paderborn than this dude. Not by much, but, you know, he would be better. So let's have him do something else, then. Do we have something diplomatic to do? We could... Oh, this is how I did it. Diplomatic endeavors. I think I got a lot of reputation there. Oh, and I professed my trust as well. That worked out. And then I could call them in. We need to wait for the Landtag anyway to do this, so that's fine. I could change societal values. That would be kind of nice. And instead have you do the increased province control to be... No, not province control. What am I doing? To be maximum efficiency in here. Right there. That's the best value you can get, apparently. 1.95. Is that what we have? Because of power projection, which is very obscure to find. Where was power projection? Because it wasn't in here. It's in, I think, somewhere buried in... No, it's not here. I think I found it in one... Here. There. No, that's war score. But there was something like this. Population growth, but I found power projection in one of a screen like this. In my other game, Kassel has 100% prosperity, guys. 100 freaking %. That's ridiculous, and it's also amazing. And I want that again. Kassel is just exploding with prosperous lands. It's amazing. Where was the power projection? My core language is German, as it should be. In 2 years we can call the Landtag, that's fine. Nobles are pissed as ever. But they're still okay, they're not being rebels yet. If I would do another, and I do want to, that would happen. And we even lost power of the burghers because that happened. Oh my fucking god. The nobility is a bunch of bumheads. And I really want to take that shit away from them. I want them to suffer and not have any power. Yes, we are definitely above you, and that's how it should be. And how it needs to be, and how it has to stay. Because if we can establish seniority, that's what we need, I think. Can take the role of a senior partner and centralize the union, while every member can propose federal policies to maintain the status quo. Oh, this is going to be annoying. This is going to be such an annoying back and forth. Hey, Monaway, bloop bloop, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I did, because, you know, mine was vacation. And I was basically playing EU5 all day, because that's how it happens. Why don't we have any representation in the what? In the Cologne market? We have this. Why is there no Cologne market? Köln? Köln Alav? No? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know where Köln is. Don't we have any goods? We should have some power here. We have no trade capacity. That makes no sense. Did I not build anything here? Do you guys not have a market? You don't. I mean, that might explain it. So I need my very few ducats to do that. Because we should exploit both markets. I need trade buildings. I wish I could favorite some of those things. We have a market here. It's not fully equipped, but is that a problem? It shouldn't be. We should have a market here too. We should have 2 markets in Köln. No. No, we don't. What the hell? Didn't I build one? I thought I built one. Also, there could be some acceleration here. Which would be nice. I'm gonna build this, though. Also, I have a lot more roads in this region. Like, Korbach and Frankenberg need a road, for sure. And then this can all work in my favor. Then I need one too from Alsfeld to Gießen. This is a great event. Unfortunately, very low treasury. But we don't need treasury, we need stability. Give it to the peasants. We'll be having a great life. Got work tomorrow for the first time in 3 weeks. Been sick. Oh, well, I'm happy that you're not sick at least anymore. But you know, going to work is also annoying. Then work closes down for 4 months. Last day being November 30. So yeah. Oh, okay. That's yay. Okay. Would be great if you would be paid through that time, but you know, I know that it's not that easy sometimes. No one wants to marry you. Joy Aegis. I find that appalling. Joy actually is amazing with being shrewd and having okay stats. I mean, she's 16. Still a little bit to go. But we could just have her marry a noble to get more children. But selling her to a good house would also be nice, you know, like Bohemia, Austria, or something like that. Keep someone, like, maybe under control, like Bavaria or something. Brandenburg could help. Can I use my spy network again? No. Not against mines. Yeah, not against... I'm clicking. Doesn't do anything. I can use it, though, to piss off some of my friends, like Bavaria. And that's good if they are pissed off Köln, because then they have more, then it's more likely for them to join with us. It's pretty loud, isn't it? I mean, game, I know that you're enthusiastic, but that's a bit much, I tell ya. It's a little bit much. I'm enthusiastic too, but my goodness. Yes, give me RGO size because I want more gold. We should also invest in our gold mine because we're running out of money. Cultural tradition, loyal subjects, food production. I mean, all is good. Let's go tradition first, and then food production, I guess, and stability, and religious influence I don't care about. Literacy is good. More for the clergy, more for the burghers, because that gives us more research. The more literate our people are, the more research we're getting. What an easy way to go about things, isn't it? Selling women? No. No, only our daughters. Because that makes it better. I mean, that's how it went in this time, you know? Where is Joy? There you were. Oh, that's probably why I can't, because... Yeah, it's not... She's not related to our ruler anymore. Okay, well, you're marrying a noble then. How about the god guy? Yes, sell the 16-year-old to the 51-year-old. That doesn't feel bad at all. No, that doesn't feel bad at all. Enjoy, Joy. Enjoy. Well, she's not of our family, right? Who cares? Ah, there it is. Wait. Why did they do that? Why didn't I do this? That is annoying to me. I hope they don't get the seniority now. Automatically. Vote for established seniority. Enables the senior partner and junior partner special status. Hess becomes senior partner. That's what I want. And we will be a royal assembly. Whatever that does. Will we not be stuck here forever because it will be 50% required? Over 50? I don't know. We'll try. I need to get rid of that shitty union. My goodness. And also I saw that the union was bugged with someone else, but you know, hopefully it's not. We're burning down the aristocracy, which is kind of nice. And we have Köln access. Good. Okay, finally we're hopefully getting some money there. Korba, let's expand the gold. Teensy weensy bit. There's nothing we can invest in that's better. Well, you don't look like coming of age, buddy. But okay, sure. You're also not close enough to our family. Well, Otto, I think you're going to take the Order of Chivalry. And also what you're going to do is marry a noble. Not the 51-year-old, I guess, because you can't make babies. Let's take the 29-year-old. That's fine. You know, 60-year-old boy, 29-year-old woman, that's totally legit, right? That's how it works. Yeah, poor women. It goes loud, then later it goes down to normal for the majority of the time. Yeah, it's kinda... It's not normalized, is what that's called. The songs are not all normalized. And normalized would mean that the whole song is on the same decibel value, you know? And that's not the case. Unfortunate. But I can't change that. Well, you know, if you rework all the songs, you could. But I don't have that time. And I also don't know how to mod this game at this time. Nor do I want to. Yeah, the highs are definitely too loud, indeed. Well, it's not really... Yeah. It's kind of the waveform is too high. You need to push that down a bit. So, more gold. Once these guys actually work there, which is good. We will need to push that even higher. We're still burning down our inflation, slowly but surely. That is kind of nice. Not as much as we could, but I need that extra money right now. And maybe we don't need that diplomatic standing anymore, but we'll see. You are also not close enough. Well, time to marry another old F-tard. Let's see. Marry a noble. Oh, hey, Gaming Brain, how you doing? Hi, Gary, how's the German region at the moment? Oh, it's pretty fun. I've been enjoying playing in Italy. Ooh, Italy is also an interesting one, yeah. It's very limited, though, in where you can go. But also you have, you know, ocean access, which is probably huge. We don't have that. We are Hessen. Hessen is perfectly landlocked in the bank smack crappy middle of Germany. Well, what is to be Germany. So, it's fun. We are under a personal union of Magdeburg right now, and I don't know why that happened. Our guy died, and suddenly, oh yeah, by the way, personal union, enjoy. We had no say in the matter, and now we're trying to become the senior partner and integrate these guys, so we still can play, because otherwise we probably die, which would be bad. I don't know how the game handles that. If it handles that like Victoria, which makes no sense in Victoria 3, when you have, you know, your nobles rise up, forcing some laws on you, suddenly you lose the game, because who knows, the country didn't change. To me, it's really dumb. If A, the revolutions in Victoria 3 are very unfair, and B, because unfair, even my enemies, whatever they were, had like 1% control in the country. 1% representation. They were so few people, and they had like 3 times my army when they rose up, and all my country in terms of land. Absolutely dumb. And then I lost because reasons, even though the country didn't change, but okay, sure. And if it's that dumb here, we're effed. If we can't take over the Union, but we're working on it, we're trying. We are now higher in rank, and that is what you need to be the senior partner in the Union, so hopefully that works. Let's marry you. You know, 16-year-old girl, 43-year-old man, absolutely normal. That's how it works. Money's hard to come by in the early game? Oh yes, it is, indeed. The good thing is, Hessen has a freaking gold mine next to them, which we are exploiting like crazy. That also means that we have a little bit of inflation. Just a teensy bit of inflation, you know, just casual 20%. It's not great, but, you know, we're getting by. But that gave us some money to build a town and stuff, which is good. So we can actually get some manpower finally, and maybe get some standing troops. 20 years after the game started. Milan is a lot of fun, but you start with most of your territory uncored effectively. Ooh, that's harsh. Did you have half cores or no cores? Traditionalist, no. Paying stability for money is not enough money, but the innovative is nice. Or just piss off the clergy for some stability. I like the stability, but I'd rather have innovative. We're too far into traditionalist, and traditionalist is hurting us greatly. Well, kind of. But the embrace institution cost is higher. We are getting... Wait, what is it? Yeah, embrace institution could be better, cultural influence could be better, literacy could be better. See, that's what I want. I don't care about stability, so we're paying some stability here. That's fine, we're building that back up. Milan started gold mine, but the province is uncored. Yeah, that's a problem. And it's hard to fully core them. Integrate them is easy, but to fully core a province... this one is not even integrated yet. But to fully core a province, you need full... you need your accepted or primary culture to be more than 50%. And you need to have them over 50% in your religion, which is sometimes hard to do. I definitely see that happen. I think it happens that way in Wiki 3 because it treats the rebels as a different nation, which is bullshit. It's still the same nation. The tag doesn't change. It's so dumb. So when they beat you in the Revolutionary War, it means the game treats it as the new country fully conquering you. Which it doesn't, because afterwards it's still the same country. So I don't understand it. I don't think that should be the case. Yes, if a different nation conquers you, sure, but not if your own rebels conquer you. It just means... I mean, that's different maybe in CK3, but it's just a change of ideology, right? It's not that much of a change. And you don't care who your ruler is. Your ruler changes multiple times. That doesn't change your country. So even if they install a different ruler, who cares? It's still the same country. Why shouldn't you keep on playing? Yes, with different conditions. All of your work being destroyed, which is also already shit. Ooh, yes, I want this. I think I want this. Also, we're still gonna flunk on that. The castle works would be nice. Half the fort building costs now that we're getting into that. That we actually have the money to do that, but our money is tight. So I'm gonna go here. And what I actually want is either a castle... I'm still reading, I'm sorry. Well, there's not really half cores anymore. It's... Nope, that's not true. That is not true, Gaming Brain. If I integrate Paderborn right now, I get a half core. I only get an integrated town. Look at this. Colonized, conquered, integrated core. I only get that core if the population in here, which is 100% Angrian, is accepted, or primary culture, and most of the people are my primary religion. Only if those two are true, I get these bonuses. Otherwise, I only get plus 5% control. Max control. And not these. I get something else. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe we can see that here. Integrated. Look at this. Much different. We even get separatism still. So you need... This is only a half core still. I just core them. I feel like I'm missing a part. Yeah, I didn't see that at first either. It's a little hidden there. But I found that when I showed the game to Garashiro, a mod of mine. And I saw all of this. And this is not good enough. You really want this. 20% max control is huge. That's a 15% swing. It's really important. Also, you then get monthly control, which you wouldn't get otherwise. And you get no separatism. Very, very important. So make sure you can get the full core. It's very hidden, unfortunately. I thought it was just core or conquered. Yeah, I did that too in the beginning, but that is a big difference. And that also means you need to plan how you go about things, you know, where you go. Because my major people are these. But I don't want to go here. I want to go north, which is Angrian and Westphalia. So I will need to accept Angrian, which I already did. But I will also need to accept Westphalia, because I want to go to the North Sea, you know, as if possible. But the game would actually tell me, well, I need to go south towards the Alps. Because that's where my Rhine-Franconians are. This is the Rhineland. And I will still need to do that, because I need to keep my Rhine-Franconian percentage up in my country. Otherwise, you know, they can't be primary culture anymore. I'm already flipping to Angrian, as it seems. And I could flip my culture right now. I could change my primary culture. Which I don't want, because Angrians are very small part of Germany. Apparently, I don't even know what this is in German, to be honest. I'd never heard about this culture. I know Westphalian, you know, Westfalen is just, yeah. And Rhineland, that's where I'm from, actually, so yes. And Saxon and stuff, but I don't know Angrian. But yeah, very, very important thing that you need to keep an eye out for. In my current run last night, I conquered Genoa in the first 10 years. Damn! Okay, but what does your country... Where's Milan? There. They're probably Lombard, right? Yeah, that's very... That's not many. So... You probably need Ligurian to be accepted if you take over Genoa completely. And to get full cores here, which will be very important, I assume. And also Piedmontese you probably want, but that is just very small sometimes here. How many people are these? If we go into cultures... No, it's pop migration, that's not what I wanted. Where's cultures? Migration, no. There. Culture locations, so. Can I see how many these are? No. I know you can see somewhere how many exist in the world of this culture. And it's probably all very low here. And it's just here. I can't see it at this time. I'm very saddened by that, because here, in my primary culture, I can see how many there are. There are about 600,000 Rhine-Franconian pops in the world. And that would be something to consider, like Angrian. It's not that many. At some point, I'm probably gonna push them away from accepted cultures if I run out of accepted culture slots. Saxon as well. Saxon are 650,000. Many more than even my Rhinelanders. But I don't have the others. Westphalian are 400k, so... Yeah, and that is definitely part of your consideration, or it should be, because it makes up how much control you can have over a country. Oh, why are you red all of a sudden, Terrible Hamster? In theory, could you change laws so that only women can be rulers in-game? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You could do that in CK3, yeah, if you change the game rules. Maybe you can change the game rules here too, but I haven't seen such a law. I mean, we could look into our laws. Socioeconomic laws, I guess. Cultural traditions, education. Not really ruling class. Maybe it's administrative? Legal code? No, civil and traditional law. We're already at civil law, which is good. By blood, by tradition. No, I don't think that matters. I think they can already rule. Oh, you know what it is? It's the succession law. Where's my succession? There is a succession law somewhere. I think peasant levies are better. Air religion? No. Censorship? No. There is succession law somewhere. Or it's not law, it's just how your succession is done. Oh god, I don't know where that was. I did see it somewhere. That's my dynasty. It's all my peeps. Only 21. We need to definitely get that up. But somewhere in here is your succession law as well, and that determines if you have cognatic or something. If you have cognatic, then the women will rule. Consort, no. Would I change her? She's 22. She definitely can get more children. Just get banging, buddy. We need more. I'm not sure where that is, actually, but I've seen it. We'll find it at some point, Terrible Hamster. Then, after I conquered Genoa, my game crashed. Oh no, I mostly took Genoa because it's the market center, yeah. But you can also make your own market. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not like EU4. I could make my own market right now and just take stuff from Köln and Nuremberg. And probably Lübeck. And could just, you know, rip a big hole into this and have my own market here. And we want to do that, but not right now. They don't have the money as well. Sadly. What is, yeah, Black Death has been happening. We lost 160,000 and the world lost like 65 million around. In my private game, the world lost like 90 million and above. I don't know the right number because it must have been a little bit over 90 million. Like 92, 93, something like that. I've looked through the game rules and I didn't see one about it there, and Second 3 game rules about it. Yeah, there's a game rule about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's just succession law in here. And somewhere, again, it exists. I just forgot where. There are so many little buttons and things you can click and different ways you can click something that... I just forgot where it is. We need to check this in a second. Gary mentioned that it was running through Asia now. Well, no, it's not anymore. The Black Death is dead. Is done. The situation is gone, Terrible Hamster. That happened. At the time when I said it, yes, it was probably running through Asia or somewhere, or maybe Africa or what have you. But it wasn't climbing that much anymore. It was like 65 million people. A third less than I had in my game. If you're strong enough, you can force move a market center to your capital as a peace deal term. That could also be a thing, yes, but why not just make your own? There's nothing that says you can't. Or you shouldn't, as far as I know. But, we'll see. Break alliances with Brandenburg. Are you insane, nobles? Do you want to die? God, the stupid nobility. It's the worst. Canton of Solothurn. Don't know where that is. That's Schweiz. Why would I... okay. Or reduce opinion of Leinster. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm sorry, Gaming Brain. I need to piss your people off for some reason. So what we want? We could do a law change. We could do a law change, or we could get a casus belli. So, do we want to have another 5 years before we murder Mainz and Cologne? Or Köln, Mainz. Or do we do that now? Since we still haven't integrated this land, I think we wait another 5 years, and instead we change the law of distribution of power, and instead we favor the ruler. Because I want that 30% swing. We are at the moment in favor... Oh, it's not even in here. But we are at minus 10% crown law. We are at traditional distribution here, which gives us minus 10%. This would give us plus 20%. That's 30% swing. That's something I want. So let's do this. Bam, baby. Done. That should change a lot. Because crown power is important. Now this will fail, which is kind of sad. I would like that to actually work. We could make that instantly work if we break ties with Brandenburg for 120 months. That's 10 years. Which I guess is fine. We could do that. We don't necessarily need Brandenburg. They're not that strong yet. And since I want this to happen to make people happier and also get the 5 diplomats... Wittgenstein, Nidda, Nassau, Siegen. It's not, it's just these. It's Nidda and somewhere is Wittgenstein, somewhere here, I don't know. It's just so small. It's not that important, but the 5 diplomats could be quite nice. I don't need to do this, but it would be nice to finish the Landtag instead of losing stability again. I think I'm gonna do that. It is dumb, but I'm doing it. I also want to piss off people from Mainz. So if I go here and if I go... We could corrupt officials that cost money though. So I'm going to piss off... Yeah, your relation with Bavaria, that's fine. Now I want to send someone to the Crusades and then we'll wait until we get 5 diplomats, which will be amazing. And you can go over your limit. My limit right now is 9? No, that's diplomatic capacity. That's not my diplomats. Damn, I have so much capacity. We need to use the next diplomat to get another alliance with someone. We have so much diplomatic capacity. It's disgusting. You really suck at warfare. You could be quite good, but you're also old. Let's take you, because when they come back, they get 30 points here, 10 here, 10 here. So it's basically more military that you get, and that just averages them out a little bit for better generals and all that stuff, all that jazz. Gary mentioned that it was running through Asia now. If you're strong enough, you can... okay. The estates seem to really hate alliances. They're idiots. Also, the nobles, we already had a war with them, and we're running into another with them. It's really bad. Also, in that civil war, I lost all my burgher estates. I lost my whole burgher estate and all of the things I had with them. Which now means I need to enact that stuff again, piss off the nobility again, so they can rise up again and try to murder me. It's just a vicious cycle of idiocy. It's just because I lost Kassel and Paderborn in that civil war, they took it over instantly. I didn't even have a chance. I only had these 3, and I only had this one left. Which was also very unfair, let's say. And they just had these 2, so I had no burgers, and this all was deleted, which I hate. That shouldn't happen, in my opinion. That is a bug, in my opinion. They should still remember what I had. Also, you could use that to do shenanigans. Let's piss off the nobles a bit more. Let's go. F the nobles. Increasing crown power is painful. So many things that take away from it. Yeah, but we have now increased it by 30%, so... We're now at least at 50%, which is kind of good. Better tax efficiency, better trade income. Building upkeep cost has gone down. Diplomatic reputation has gone up. Yes, in the end we need to, you know, destroy the nobility. We need to take everything from the clergy and stuff to get more crown power, but at the moment I'm happy to increase the burghers' power to take away from the nobility, because 50% power on 600 people is not what I want. Marburg changes stance and debate. That's not a good change, but, you know, we're almost fully done, so that's fine. You want privileges? Actually, this is not a bad one. I actually thought we had that. In my own game, I have that with them. But no, I'm not going to give you more power, you bastards. Prussian Crusade, another one comes back. Yay! And as you can see, 10, 10, 30. 30 military ability is what you get. It's just so good to send them to the Crusades. Anyone you can, you need to send to the Crusades. If you don't need the diplomat, send someone to the Crusades. Such a good thing you can do. Do I need that much diplomatic spending? I mean, I'm improving with a lot of people, building a lot of spy networks still against my enemies. You could argue I don't need that much stability spending. 30% is fine here. It's not 30%, but you know what I mean. 0.3. So every 3-4 months we get another stability. That's okay. I need more money, damn it. I need to burn down my inflation so I can burn it up again. Because we're not making any money right now, and I need to afford my manpower soon. I could still abuse the Landtag, not get any diplomats, but I could still get the claim, guys. I could still get that Casus Belli. Should we go against mines? That is such an easy war. And look at that, we get Braunschweig. I just need one more dude. Bavaria is basically there. Because the opinion is so far down. If they get their levy back, they're with us. That is huge. I think we can easily rip them apart. And that means we can probably take 1 or 2 things from Cologne, take a lot of things from Mainz, get reparations from them. They're very rich. That will help us in the future. I don't know. Lorraine will just be pieced out separately. It's fine. I mean, both of them will be. I think that's huge. I think that's the war we want. And yes, I'm gonna abuse that Landtag like crazy right now, and get another Casus Belli on Mainz. Technically, I could still wait a tiny bit, but no, I'm gonna get that now. Wait, why can't I get this? Hello? I don't have a Casus Belli on them. Why can I not get that Casus Belli? Do I have to have it here? No. Why can I not get my Casus Belli? Where's my CB, damn it? I can only get it on Cologne. But why? Am I crazy? What's happening? I need this. I need this Casus Belli, guys. What the fuck is happening? Truce with Lüneburg. They have a truce with me, these little bastards. For too long. That is dumb, though. Why can I not get my CB on them? I don't need to declare war right now, only because I have a truce. That's half a year, then this will be over. That's kind of dumb, isn't it? Could you ally Bohemia? No, we're too small. They don't want. Unfortunate. But that's how it is. I wish I could. Did that not happen? 100% implementation status. So we're now the senior partner, right? This interface is... Ah, there it is. Is a senior partner in Hessen Union. Okay, that means we can do the others soon. Also, this is kind of weird. Look at that. You need to be a few pixels underneath this arrow. Not here. Not on the arrow. No, you need to be underneath that arrow. Makes total sense. Okay, we need to wait so many years. This is disgusting. Until we get these laws? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess so. I guess so. Okay. Yeah, that is a problem, though, so I can't get my Casus Belli. Then I'm gonna get one on Fulda, I think. Fulda or Thüringen? Okay, here I would have Cologne in, but unfortunately no Braunschweig. What about this? There, Braunschweig would come with me. Oh god. That's a lot of crap. But I still think it's not that bad, because... Oh my god, we could take Frankfurt in this war. And Wetzlar. Oh my freaking hell, this is disgusting. Okay, this is the war we want to do. What war was that? That's Fulda. We just declare on Fulda and we're good. And then we can already split these guys up, because if we beat them, we can just annul their treaty and we're good. Oh, that's a huge war. I think that's much better even than just attacking them outright. Not quite, but good enough. I'm gonna take this. Fulda, you're mine. And also we can take Fulda, which is part of Vogelsberg, which is our thing here. So that's great. And also we can take Lauterbach against Mainz next time. Because I think this is Mainz, right? No, this is Riediesel, whatever you are. Okay. Coolio. We'll lose this unless we get an event still. Or we take one of these. But that would piss off the nobles so much I just can't do it. That would be another civil war, maybe. We already have commoner insurgents. That's also not great. I don't want to give them the feudal contracts. We'll see. Maybe there is still a chance that this goes through, but whatever. Milan? Milan is way too far away. That would do nothing for us, unfortunately. Taking them as an ally. I mean, I can ally all of these. And I think Meissen is who I want, because we had an old alliance with them before, and that was annulled. But they are quite strong, and since I have to go, since I had to get rid of Brandenburg, that seems fine. Henneberg is also something with a lot of troops, usually. Würzburg sucks. Meissen has good troops. I mean, they have more troops than Brandenburg. I think that's a good exchange. And that's basically why I annulled the alliance, because I get Meissen, and that's fine. I get those boys back on our side. And we already, look at that, we already have awesome improvement with them. We're already improving opinion to the max. I think they would even join our stuff. And now we can instantly declare war if we want to. Now let's see how that goes. So we can have Braunschweig. I would like one more to just make this 100% clear. Yeah, see? Now our spy network doesn't help though. And they have bad stability, they have levy availability problems, so that's another 14. If we could put their opinion... Oh, it's already minus 30. Yeah, their opinion is up. If we could burn their opinion down for Fulda, that's what we're gonna do. Next diplomat goes into a spy network with Fulda. And I actually don't need this spy network anymore for Mainz. I'll keep that for Köln. This is huge, guys. This is a huge war that we're about to do. If we can do it. 10% for free, boys! We spent 100% Senate stuff, and we are still winning the Senate right now. Landtag is a go. If your crown power stays like that over an hour, please consult your court physician. We don't have one, is the problem. We have a hospital though. We built that before the Black Death hit. Right there. In Paderborn, our only city at the time. We do have a marketplace. And it's actually worked at fully. That's good. We could upgrade this actually at some point. We're making more money now. That's good. I want to get a lot of reparations. Like from Cologne. Köln will pay out of their bum for us after this war. We will probably either outright take Fulda, but I'd rather just take them as a vassal for now. And instead take Wetzlar and Frankfurt. Both free cities that I couldn't attack outright. This is a perfect war for that. And that will cost a lot, so if I can diminish my cost with that, we'll do that. And I still got 5 diplomats, and people love me. That's amazing. Okay. Spy network it is. I can't really curry more favors with you. Oh, I do. It's not that good, though. It's really not that good. But I'm going to try. And try to get everything with Bavaria that I can. I could curry some favors here. Are we not? We are trying to improve your opinion. And Austria as well, that's good. We should probably keep Brandenburg high. That's fine for now. And send someone to the Crusades and then have one left. That's good. Just sending them to the Crusades is the best thing you can do. This guy is 50. He will not come back. It's 5 years that you send him. So you would probably be good. What are you? Inspirational leader. Let's go. To the Crusades, my friend. To the Crusades. Tellio. Also what you can do to get more people into your cabinet is, when I can find it somewhere. Oh, we even have a work of art, apparently. A stale cow. Better not think about it. What I want, people? Characters. And I think now I need to find someone who's not married. Is there a marital status in here? No, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Is he a marital status? Not married. There you go, my girls. No. You're unfortunately a nun. I don't know why you exist, but sure. You're going to marry a noble. Well, we have the 52-year-old. It's not going to do much, but you're 43 as well. Who cares? Those are all nuns. Could you please not be nuns? That would be great. Can we get rid of nuns? No clerics. No clerics. Nobles would be good. Unmarried nobles. You're a little old, but you can only marry a lowborn. That means I lose legitimacy, which doesn't make any sense. Why would I lose legitimacy for that? We need a woman. Give me a woman. There's no woman. Well, I tried. But if you do that regularly, you can have millions of characters. It's great. And the law of large numbers means that that some of them will be good. So we have this unpressed claim, which we want to press. I just need to get my friend Bavaria in here. I could profess trust now. It might help. That will cost us some reputation, which is fine. What's your call? Yeah, you have enough. If I can get this spy network up to 5, it's 2. I just need 5, need a diplomat and make Bavaria hate them, and then it's fine. I could actually do that from Bavaria's side as well, and that would be minus 100. Opinion. Which is huge. Let's, let's try that a little bit. Let's manipulate people. Teensy bit. Just a smudge. Smudge of manipulation. Institution growth. How pissed off are my commoners? Not at all. Why are you still building up? That's not good. Meissen, we joined in a war. Okay, you're not looking well, my friend, and we're alone. That's a lot of people, though. And you only have 137 that will be destroyed right now against these guys. Can I separate peace? And just screw over Meissen? Nope. Okay, well, we have to do something then and try to win this somehow. Meissen, what did you bring me into? This is not good. And I still don't have actual troops. That's great. That is really great. At least they have some war score still. That's not gonna help though. Because if they come here to murder me and separate piece me, it's not great. Meissen, could you please have a bit more of an alliance somewhere? Just not only us. Hello? Thank you. We have a really good guy. They have a better guy. That's not great. Oh, that looks better, Meissen. That looks good. Let me help you. Marching costs morale, guys. It's not like in EU4. Keep that in mind. Look at this. We just lost morale here. Just because we are marching. So you want to stop at some point. But we have 100% army tradition. We have 20% extra morale. That's going to be huge. Also balance this. Thank you. Because that was horrible. I think you have that under control. That's good. So let's just siege this real quick. It's just occupy. It's not even siege. Which is good. Because we're not good at sieging. Maximum RGO size. Yes, give me more gold, please, guys. Give me more gold. And boop. AI is too stupid to separate piece out. I now do that all the time, and oh my god, it's so much better. I totally forgot that that was a thing in this one. To my defense, I was playing a lot of CK3 and Stellaris, not EU4, so that's not a thing there. Why? I don't know. I still think EU4, EU5 have the best war system in all of the Paradox games. Literally any Paradox game. Especially peace system, not really war system, but peace system. And I wish the others would be the same. So we don't need to do anything here. We just need to take these two, but this one will be taken automatically. This is very shitty that this is all different provinces here. Because you only need to take the capital of the province, the rest will be auto-sieged for you. Which is so nice. Should teach them some better marching songs and give them better food? Yeah. Yeah, they should take some beer with them. You can actually help with some of that stuff if you have actual regulars. There are camp followers, which have terrible morale themselves. Well, the morale damage taken is increased, but these guys give better logistics. And also, what is this? You have big unit weight. I don't know, they do something. Motley crew of merchants and families of the soldiery. Camp followers provide informal service to warbands on the march. Maybe it's a brothel too. Who knows what that informal service is. But that should help them with morale recovery and stuff as well, I would be hoping. We are way too early to make use of that, though. Oh, no, you're not raising anything there, buddy. Not if I can help it. Oh, God. Well, thank you. I didn't need any stability game. It's totally fine, you know. Who needs pop rebel threshold and estate satisfaction equilibrium? Okay, we stopped them from raising here. That's good. So let's just take this over. We could give this to them, but I'm not gonna. Should I? How can I give this to them is the question. Because Bavaria did this for me. They gave me this territory. This occupation. There it is. Transfer to Meissen. Because if they want to take that land, fine. I don't need anything. If they would give me reparations, I would be fine with that. If I could tell them that, that would also be cool. You can tell your vassals now, by the way, how they should behave at war. If they should support you or if they shouldn't. If they should go aggressive or defensive or, you know, whatever. Really cool. How do they adhere to that? Who knows? But at least you can tell them. There you go. A little sluggish there. Are we done now, guys? Are we done? I'm marching home. I think you're done here. I also don't give a fuck about your war. What is this war about? Make Mansfelder lower Saale. Take. Die tiefe Saale. Ore mountains. This one. They want this county here. Oh, that's a big county. I mean, they only have 2 provinces there, but... Yeah, and that's good that I gave them this, otherwise they couldn't do that war resolution, because if I have control, they give it automatically to me. And they probably don't want that. There are the pieces. Oh, they do separate piece. Oh, that's nice. Neat. Thank you. Now stop bothering me and come to my war, you bastard. Cost me 200 troops. Well, not even. Now, we could get some horses right now. We don't have the money, though. That's rather sad. I wish I could burn down some minting. Yeah, and my diplomatic... I'm diplomatically a little bit overextended. All these spy networks. Why do I have... Oh, because of Fulda. Fulda is fine, though. That's all I need, I think. I just need them to... piss off the Bavarians. And now let's see what we can do here. We only have 5 years to do this war, so... Oh, there it is. There it is. And look at that, they bring in their Lower Bavaria as well. Beautiful. And actually they have another. Oh my god, they have Freising. Ha! I was actually there giving a conference. It's in a conference sometime. Yeah, we will win this. Hopefully. So that's huge. Could we get someone else in, maybe? Quickly? Shouldn't bother ourselves too much with this? No, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We'll do this. Give me that right war goal, and... I don't have a diplomat. Let's wait for a diplomat, which will take a little bit. Gives our levies time to recover, which is not bad. Oh my god, an hour already? What the f... an hour and a half? Guys, we're doing a cut here, and then it's wartime. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to sub the YouTube, come to Discord, come to Twitch, and I'll see you on the next one. Blub, blub,